How's it going, everybody? My name is LBThaRealist, and this is Surrealistic Studios. Surreal at night. And I know the lighting sucks. I know that you guys can't really see my face too well, but we're talking about real life issues and current events here, people. You don't need to look at my face. So just listen. I wanted to bring you guys some stories. Actually, I'm not gonna really dive into the stories right now. I'm actually just gonna get into some light discussions here. No notes, no plans, no numbers, no facts, just straight spit, straight real. And I guess I'll start with being I think there's an issue with, I don't know if it's just progressives or if it's just people in general, but we have an issue with being with the lack of being self-critical. Meaning we're able to point the finger and we're able to, say that this person is fucking up in this way and this person is fucking up in that way. And God, this person is just so narcissistic and this person is just so arrogant and this person is this and this person is that. And we fail to really look within ourselves and look at ourselves. And a lot of times we're throwing out, insults, and we're hurling out stuff that's really just a reflection of ourselves. And we don't realize it when we're doing it. I just wish that we could be more self-reflective as a people. I think that if we were more self-reflective as a people, we would have more empathy for each other. If we understood that I'm just as capable of doing whatever this person just did that I just judged them for. I'm just as capable of doing that. And a lot of you are going to say, no, I would never do that. I would never do that. First of all, you don't know what you would do until you're backed up into a corner. Second of all, everyone has the capacity to do the wrong thing or to do evil or to fuck up from time to time. Hey, guess what? We're human. We're human. Look at the forefathers, the ones that started this great country. We praise them all day, but in reality, weren't they slave owners? In reality, do you think that they extended their all men are created equal? Do you think that they extended that to people that look like me? I don't think that was a thing when they came up with it. I don't think that they really meant me. But that's what we are now. That's what we grew up to be. That's what this country evolved into. We all have the capacity to change. We all have the capacity to do good and do bad. I think what we really need to do is, in addition to being self-reflective, we need to have empathy and we need to understand that, the world isn't always black and white. There's a huge gray area in between. We have to realize that. It's so easy to condemn the next person or to point the finger, I guess I'm just saying, have more empathy. Be more self-reflective. Be self-critical of each other, especially those of us that are progressive-minded, those of us that are truth tellers, those of us that, claim that we speak truth to power. We can't claim to be true progressives and true truth tellers if we can't even speak truth on ourselves. If we can't be self-reflective and come correct to ourselves, most importantly, but to our audiences as well. We don't want to talk about the hard subjects. We don't want to talk about how we fucked up. We don't want to talk about, anything that might make us look bad, because in this realm of creating content online. You know, once you put it out, it's out. You know, people can copy it and duplicate it and download it, and it's out there forever. But if you speak from a place of honesty and sincerity, a genuine place, if you speak from your heart, then that is also cemented in reality as well. When you put it out there, people will feel you. People have to. The people that continue to watch me feel me. They know that sometimes I speak out of, I speak out of anger, or sometimes I could say something that may not make sense at the time because I don't have all the facts, exactly in order. But they understand where I'm coming from. They understand the feeling behind it. They understand my intent. If your intent is positive and genuine, then the positive and the genuine will feel that intent. It will be reciprocated. And that's a lovely feeling. So there's no need to be shy. There's no need to be scared. We need to have honest conversations about all aspects of politics and life, about everything, so that we're able to come up with solid conclusions, and we're able to come up with agreements, and we're able to understand what the hell it is that we're doing here on this fucking earth. That's all I'm just trying to get at. Have more empathy. Because there's so many tragedies going on in the world, and I've noticed a trend. I'm sure you guys have noticed it too. If you're not really paying attention to politics, if you're not really truly progressive like that, I just feel like there's a big population of people that really don't give a shit about the next person. It's hard. Even when I look up stories to, bring to you guys, I might look up articles and stuff like that online, and I come across something that's, a bombing in whoever the hell knows country, land, and someplace I can't even pronounce, and it's one of those stories that happens all the time, like in the Middle East, and it's more people dead, and it's I can't even pronounce the names of the towns and the places where I don't even know where this country is located. A lot of times those stories it's so normalized. We've effectively normalized violence in this country to a point where it's literally happening before our eyes, and we find ways to say that it didn't happen, or we just ignore it and put it in the back of our brains and just never revisit it. That's the reality that we live in. And that it creates a lack of empathy for the next person, a lack of empathy, because you're like, well, the world is fucked up. I just got to worry about me and mine and me and mine and me and mine. And you don't care about the next person. And you don't realize how your decisions affect the rest of the world. Your decisions to be apathetic, or to be lethargic, or to be nonchalant, or to not be active in politics, or to not be active in your society or in this world at all. It's a fucked up world, people. I know it, you know it. I think that we need to have a collective evolution of the minds and of the hearts and of the souls. Because until we do that, until we're able to truly awake and truly be woke, nothing's ever going to be as we really want it up here. It's not going to ever come into fruition because we haven't effectively changed ourselves first. So start with yourself. Love yourself. Know that you're capable of good and you are capable of evil at the same time. But what the difference is that choice to be a good person, that choice to care, that choice to do the right thing when it counts, when no one is looking. And I'll leave it at there, people. I'm hoping everyone is well. If you're not doing well, I'm sending love and light and good energy and positive energy your way. If I've offended you or insulted you in any way, I apologize. That was never my intention. I don't want any negativity. I don't want anybody to feel any kind of way towards me. How I feel is how I feel, because that's just how I was brought up, and that's just the environment that I find myself in. So whatever I say or whatever I do is just a reflection of the environment that I was put in. I'm not making excuses for myself. I'm just letting you know that we are all a part of this society, and this, who we are, is what this society created. And we got to live with it, and we got to deal with it. We got to fight through it. I love y'all. Be real. Remember to love, peace, chicken grease. Find me on all social media. And until the next time, you guys, I'll see you on the next one.